What is up, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. Getting back into some guitar guru stuff. I just reacted to Ichika Nito and Marcin, and that was amazing. And it's funny because I said how when the beat dropped in that song, the Moon's Elbow, it really reminded me of Polyphia. Here I am doing Tim Henson. But this is actually Tim Henson's solo project, I guess. This is the first song I'm doing where it's just him, not Polyphia. So I have no idea. Well, I was gonna say I have no idea what to expect, but I think I have an idea of what to expect. I'm gonna imagine some crazy guitar work, but more than that, I don't know. And the song is called Original Sin. I'm gonna get into it, but before I do, if y'all could hit all that stuff, it really means a lot to us on the channel. It's free to support, so please hit the button. Let's get into this Tim Henson. What does that say? Is it Original Sin? Original Sin, yeah. I have such a hard time reading that old English font. Oh. Crazy effects going on in this. All right, I gotta ask, like, what is with this newer modern music coming out where like the 808s hit and all this stuff hits and it's just distorted, overly distorted? I know it's meant to be that way. I know that all of this is intentional, but guys, this does not sound good when everything is distorted like that. Like, who thinks that sounds good? It's crazy. You guys commented on, we did Polyphia's newest song, not the jam session version, but the one with all the people, and it was just so distorted. Like, why did people think that sounds good? I don't get it. Like, that is so distorted. Oh, I love the octaves. Beautiful. Oh, I like the panning. That doesn't sound good to me. You know, I was just sitting here thinking, I love this. I love the beat, love the music. It's awesome. But I was just thinking, if I closed my eyes, would I know that this is Tim Henson versus Ichika versus Marcin? And I don't know the answer to that yet. Maybe I don't listen enough to it to be able to distinguish between all of them. But if I were to close my eyes, this sounds like the last song I just heard, which was Ichika and Marcin. Oh, I like the sample. The difference between the acoustic nylon string sound and that electric, it's so smooth. It blends so smooth. And I love that the electric solo doesn't really have like a ton of distortion. It's still kind of clean sound, but it's a great juxtaposition with that nylon string guitar. It sounds great. I mean, I guess it's still nylon, but... You know what I like about this part here, because we all know Tim and all these progressive players can just fill the space with about 1 billion notes. I love that they also know when to let space breathe. And that's what is happening here. It's just beautiful sounding. Not overly complicated. same guitars, just different color. That was cool. Womp, womp, womp. It's just beautiful. I like that filter. That was cool. That was a cool outro to that. I like that. You know, I did have some weirdness with the distortion. You know, I don't know that I can get behind that. I don't know why people think that sounds good when it's just sounds like mud. You know, everything just distorts and breaks up. There were a few parts that on the guitar when everything would cut out and he would have that weird like, and it was like a broken up, really distorted, you know, almost like bit crushed effect. Some of that I was cool with, I didn't mind, but when everything hit together, it was just so distorted. And I'm hearing that in a lot of different music these days. And I know that's intentional, but I don't understand why people think that sounds good, just having everything distort like that. But music is subjective, and what you think sounds good versus what I think sounds good, they could always be different, and that's fine. And it's good that we don't all like the same things. I'm just more baffled that I'm hearing more music like this where things hit and it's just so distorted. Like, are these like being engineered by people by themselves and then like run through like AI software? Like, who's doing this? Because I have a hard time believing that real professional engineers are making this distortion abundant. Like, I don't know. Maybe things are changing. Maybe I'm an old head and I want clean sounds. Maybe this is the direction that this kind of music is going in, and that's just how it goes. Just takes a little bit more for me to get behind it. But the song itself was ridiculous, you guys. Like, I loved hearing that, and I could watch Tim play for forever. Like, that dude is ridiculous. I know back in the day with Polyphia, like they used to write their stuff like with like not formulas, but like on a board trying to piece things together or something. I forget exactly what it was. I'm wondering if Tim still writes like that, or does he just sit there and freestyle and write his own thing? I'm curious how he writes. But amazing guitar work. I wish I could play like that. So anyways, you guys, if you liked it, hit all that stuff. It means everything to us. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. It's free. And until next time, guys, we'll see you soon. Peace.